Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk about typedef statements, which is available through Inmanta language. So if you go to Google, just as I did, and type in Inmanta language reference, we get this link here, and by clicking it we go to this page, and if we click on primitive types we can see the basic primitive types here, like string, number, integer, or bool. And the typedef statements gives us a tool or a tooling to define our own types or constrain the types. As you can see an example here, we are defining a type called TCP port. It has to be an integer between these two numbers here. So how do they exactly help us in our models? Let's go to a model that I have built here, which is pretty basic. I'm having an entity called OSPF process, which is having two attributes, area and router ID. For area, we are expecting a number, and for router ID, a string. But check this out. I have gone ahead and put some crazy numbers and values here. And can you guess what happens if I just compile this? Let's try it out together. Compiles fine. And why shouldn't it compile? It is doing exactly what we asked it to do. But we both know this is not gonna fly. So what is the way to constrain this or give it some shape or form? This is where typedef statements come into play. So let's comment all of this out, go all the way up, and uncomment all of this here. I'm having the exact same thing, the crazy values and the IP address and all, but here, check this out. For area, I'm having the type area, which is defined here. I'm expecting a number between these two values here. And for the IP, I am using the IP module that we have, which is basically doing the same thing. It checks for us to see if you're providing a valid IP address. And for the vendor, I'm going to showcase that soon. But let's run the same command and see what happens to the compile now. Okay, now we are getting a complaint. Let's see, could not set attribute area on instance OSPF process. And the reason for that is invalid value. It doesn't match this constraint here. So let's quickly fix that. This number has to be greater than 0 or less than this number here. So let's go with 5. Save it. Run it again. Can you guess what happens? Of course. Now the next one. We should provide a valid IP address here as well. So let's go ahead and fix it too. There we go. Save. And let's compile now. Voila, compiled fine. So let's use the vendor as well. Let's say we are having a vendor, and here we say vendor equals, let's say, Puria. Let's run it again. And it fails, sadly for me. Let's go with Cisco. And there we go. That's how you use typedef statements to police the input that you have. I hope it was informative, and see you in the next one. Bye.